you are not allowed to do. And this is intrinsically related to something called haram, which haram are all of those actions or behaviors that are forbidden by Islam.
Hello, my friends. Good morning. Dzień dobry. Hola. Hi. I don't know if I said, I said hi. And of course, salam alaikum. So, as you read on the video, on the title of the video, I'm sorry, I'm still sleepy. I went to sleep like at 3 a.m. Today's Friday, it's my day off. And, Friday's the day off over here. It's considered a holy day. So yeah, I was just resting, watching a movie. Right now I'm just gonna go eat something. Got this over here. It's very close. It's around my the place that I'm staying. Man, I'm still sleepy. Different place, same food. Yay. Nah, but it's okay. The food is okay. So yeah, it's been 1 month since I got here, and I can't wait to tell you about this. On my last video, I saw that my energy was very low. I was just dealing with the jet lag. So now I can tell you more about that since I've been here for 1 month already. And I'm gonna tell you about everything that's going on, the pre-opening of the place that I'm working on, my impressions of everything that is happening, and I'm gonna tell you about that. But I'm gonna go eat something first because I'm very hungry. I'm gonna go grab the camera and then I'm gonna talk to you about all these things. Yalla. I was gonna make the video outside, but I think I'm just gonna make it in my room.
Okay, so after 1 month in being in Saudi Arabia, my first impressions are, and I need to start with the people. The people in Saudi Arabia are impressive. They're very transparent, very friendly, and they will make you feel like at home very, very soon. So that's one of the main things that caught my attention. And that's basically my first impression. It has to do with the people. I firmly believe that what makes a place unique is its people, and Saudi Arabia did not disappoint. Amazing people. One of the other things will be the cultural dynamics, what you are allowed to do and what you are not allowed to do. And this is intrinsically related to something called haram, which haram are all of those actions or behaviors that are forbidden by Islam. So all of those things are, again, super connected to their society, how you do things and how you even interpretate things. Although they're very tolerant, they're very patient with people that we are foreigners, that they know that from day one, we're not gonna understand fully everything. So they're very tolerant with that. They will call out on the spot some of the things. So that's something that I also appreciate a lot. So that is also one of my first impressions, what it's haram, what it's not haram, and it's quite interesting when you actually start seeing all of those things. One of the other things that caught my attention, this is a little bit more, I will not say on the bad side, but I think people use it a lot. It's the whole inshallah thing. Inshallah is a word in Arabic meaning God willing. Now, I'm familiar to it because we have a word in Spanish that it's ojalá, which basically translated to English, it means hopefully. But people here, they use it a lot, and although I'm a believer, I do believe in God, and I do believe that things happen if God allows that. I think that people use that here to justify or to excuse themselves from doing something. And I will put you an example. If one of my colleagues has a deadline and a specific day during the week, and he knows he has to do it, he will always say like, oh, inshallah, inshallah, it will be done by this day. So if it didn't happen, it was like, oh, then God really didn't want it to happen, So they procrastinate using that. Of course, it's a good thing that you acknowledge that things will happen if God allows them, sure, but I think that we also have a responsibility to do our own thing. So people use that a lot, like the whole inshallah culture in their language, they actually use that a lot. So I think that would be more on the things that I go like, they're very interesting because that regulates into how the flow of things go. So you can have a clear idea of how that will look like. So it's a little bit it's a little bit on the slower side of things sometimes. One of my first impressions was the place that I live right now. It's a remote place. I knew about this. However, I thought that we were gonna have more things. Closest town, it's a 40-minute drive called Umlush. There's basically not really that much to see over there. So that kind of relates into how you cope with living in a remote place. So you have a lot of silence, something that I really appreciate. But a lot of my colleagues, a lot of people who live here, they are having a very hard time to actually, again, cope with the dynamic of living in a remote place. So that is very, it has a particular way of how to address that. Of course, in my case, I try to discipline myself every day mentally to achieve the goal that I want. So that's what kind of grounds me more in what I'm doing. Of course, you need to be dynamic in the way that how you make it work over here. So we have a lot of activities that the companies also provide for us. Playing football with the guys, playing pool. We have a lot of things that they're trying to push here, enable for us to make it easier. But still, it's quite challenging. It's not for everyone. So even for local people, they still struggle a little bit with this. In my case, I'm enjoying that. You might be thinking like, yeah, Daniel, I'll give you 3 months, then come back, make a video, and then let's see what you have to say, right? But I think I'm doing a decent job on that, and I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the process, and that just gives me more, I get more excited when we have to do more things. For example, next week, inshallah, we're gonna go to Jeddah, and it's something that I'm gonna show you with. I'm gonna do the video in a different way, in a different dynamic, because now I'm gonna be more vlogging at the moment that I'm in Jeddah. So I'm gonna be sharing with you that video as well. One of the other impressions that I have is how people, the dating life here, it's very unique. People are still very reserved to how they interact with foreigners when it comes down to relationships. I'm gonna make a video about that as well, but now interviewing people, local people, to see what they have to say about this. So I was already speaking with some of my colleagues if they can help me to make this video. They agree on to helping me do that. So that's a perspective that I want to show you. Not just tell you about it. I want you to see it from a local perspective and how that resonates into everyday life. I don't know, the whole idea of how that transforms into the relation thing, into the emotional relation thing. It's very unique. It's very unique. So I can't wait to show you that video next time that I go and I interview some of the locals over here. So those are some of my first impressions. I can say more. I just wanted to make a quick video because I'm trying to be as consistent as I can with my content creating. However, sometimes I finish work, I'm totally tired. I just go for a workout, shower, eat something, then I just straight go to bed. So today it's a Friday, it's the holiday, and I have a little bit more time to actually create or trying to create more content consistently. So I will try to upload a video every Friday. And those basically are my first impressions of everything. Oh yeah, the food. What about the food? I cannot really say that much because where I live, and I show that on the last video, we have like a specific, what they call over here canteens, which is like a cafeteria. So it's a specific catering company that provides to all of the canteens over here. And because our meals are included as part of the contract that we sign, people who we actually work over here for the resorts, basically everything tastes the same. That's why I said in the morning, like, that's why I made that expression at the beginning of the video, like, yeah, you know, but it's good. The food is good. Sometimes a little bit more bland. What is the word? Bland. Like, doesn't have that much seasoning, but you know, you make the most out of it. Very short video. I just wanted to catch up with you. Again, if you like this type of content, make sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on the notifications, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, make sure to follow me on my other social media, Instagram and TikTok, where I share more about my day-to-day life in working in a luxury wellness resort. And this part of the world, I share more insights, also professionally speaking, from my side on the wellness industry. I'm actually gonna share something with you right now, speaking about how and why do I think that the future of hospitality, which is related to my niche, to my line of work, will actually be wellness, and I want to share this video with you. Why the future of hospitality is wellness, not luxury. For decades, hospitality focused on what it looks impressive. The beautiful marble, the amazing design, the lighting, and of course, the exclusivity. And yeah, that is amazing. People still appreciate these things, but something has changed. People nowadays are overly stimulated, they're mentally exhausted, and no longer looking to be impressed. They want to feel better. They want to leave feeling more balanced, more energized, and more restored than when they first arrived. And of course, luxury can impress for sure, but it's not enough. Wellness creates regulation, capacity, and a real reason to come back. And when people feel regulated, they can think with more clarity, they can recover faster, and they can perform better. Wellness does not just create the enjoyment, it creates true loyalty. People return because they genuinely felt well, not just because the place looks beautiful. Luxury does have its place, but the future of hospitality is clear. Wellness is no longer optional, it is essential. And those who understand this will become the leaders of that future. Also, if you would like to see more of the professional side, I'm gonna put down below the link to my LinkedIn profile, where if you are into the health industry, wellness industry, fitness, or anything related to that, I think you're gonna be seeing things from more of the insights of working in the luxury wellness and what luxury wellness or wellness in general kind of looks like from the inside. If you are a PT, a personal trainer, a fitness instructor, or a wellness coach, or you have your own gym, you have a wellness project, and you would like to see more of the insights of what the future of wellness looks like in a more premium set, I also do consultations for that, so you can also send me a message and I would love to get in touch with you. Last but not least, if you're trying to improve your overall health, whether that is your mental fitness, your physical fitness, or something that I like to call your emotional fitness, which is how to channel everything properly to improve your overall health, you can send me a message. The email is down below. I would love to get to know you and I would love to get in touch with you as well. So my friends, that was the video for today. I hope that you have a great day, a great weekend, a great week ahead of you, and I hope to see you in the next video. God bless, and I'll see you later.